Hey guys, welcome back to a brand new video. Today I'm going to show you how to install LED headlights on your 2021 to 2023 Hyundai Elantras. If you know, you have an SE, SEL, Sel Convenience, I think even the N line and maybe the N. Some of them don't come with LED headlights, and it's a pretty easy fix that you don't need to remove the bumper for. I've seen other videos where you have to remove the entire front grille, but I have a method that doesn't make you do that. I'll also have links for the LED headlights down below because you want to make sure you get the right ones or else you'll get error codes, and I'll explain more about that later in this video. But first, let me show you what my headlights look like with the LEDs because they actually look really sick. All right, so these are the LED headlights, obviously during the daytime, but you can see how bright they are even during the daytime. But they're really nice, and the reason you want to get LEDs is just to have better visibility at night, and also they look way more modern. You can see this is LED, but the headlights are not, unfortunately. So it's really easy to install, and what's great about the Elantra is it's a projector headlight. So instead of having to buy two bulbs for the high beam and low beam, you just need one bulb to do both. So let's pop the hood, and I'll show you. So to pop your hood, you're just gonna pull this little lever right here underneath the driver's side door, and that's going to lift it up. Then once you have that, you're going to reach underneath here to try grabbing a little handle, and then it's going to unlatch it, and now you can lift up. All right, and now you have access to the hood. You're going to want to make sure you put that little hanger up, and you can see the tint job right here. I'm actually working on getting custom cut ones for you guys, so you don't need to use this little hack job. You'll actually be able to buy a pre-cut vinyl piece for the headlight. The way we're going to do is having to reach behind this cover. So you can see the headlight is right here, so we are going to have to reach our hand in right here. And you can see there are a lot of cords and stuff in the way, so it's going to be a little bit difficult, but you can see my hand is wrapped right there. You're going to twist this little valve off, and this is going to be the gasket that protects your headlight from getting water inside. So you can see there's a little piece of silica or whatever to help absorb some water. We're just going to put that up here. And now we have access to the back of the headlight. So this can be a little bit difficult. If you have smaller hands, it obviously helps, but I have pretty big hands, and I still can manage to do this. So you're gonna reach back inside of here, and then there's going to be a little bit of a housing, and you're going to twist to the side. If I can do this one-handed. Oh, wow, the headlights are still on. Okay, I'm gonna turn off the headlights really quick so I don't burn myself or fry anything. So you saw what the headlights look like right there, but you're gonna pull it out right here. And obviously when you're installing these brand new, you're going to have your incandescent lights, and they are going to look a little bit different and be inside a different casing, but now you can see what that looks like. So once you're inside of here, you're going to remove the incandescent bulb. And then you're going to pull out this little connector right here. So I have a link for these down below. I think these are called the Headlight LED bulbs. And what's great about these is they don't give you any errors on the car. Sometimes when you get those cheaper bulbs, you'll actually get LED canvas errors. And that's just the car thinking that the LED is drawing too little power, and it believes that the original incandescent light is burned out. So that's why you want to get something that has like a little box like this. I will have a link for it down below. I know some of my subscribers have bought the wrong bulbs and have messaged me saying that it's not working, and then they get a bunch of errors. And to resolve that and not have that issue is by getting one of the ones that I have linked down below with a little canvas warning, and that way you won't get the errors because it's drawing the extra power to make the car think that it's still the incandescent and that it's still running at the right voltage. So that is very important. And then you're just going to connect the connector down there. Again, this is really hard to do if you have really big hands, but if you have someone with smaller hands, maybe they can help you out. But you're just going to get that cord, and then with the LED, you're going to be putting that back inside. And again, it is a little tricky. You do have to stick your hands in there and expect to get a little bit of cuts and a little bit of abrasion from doing this. And you do not want to touch the diode, and you don't want the LED to be touching really anything else because it can get dirty and damaged. I actually fried one of my LEDs when I was first putting them in. And this is kind of how it goes. Even for the turn signal bulb and the other bulbs I have replaced, it's kind of like this on all cars. You kind of have to do some sort of wiggling. You can see my hands are already scratched up. But it is worth it if you want the brighter LEDs. And then to put it back inside, you're just going to have to maneuver it. You're basically going to have to maneuver it to find the right position for the headlight to go in. And also, before you put it back in, I'd recommend turning on your car just to making sure that the LED is on and working, because sometimes they can get fried. So before you actually do what I'm doing right now, which is putting it back in, you want to make sure that it works. It should fit all the way in the back, and then you want to twist so that it locks in. Okay, I'm pulling so it can't come out. I'm gonna twist it, make sure it's in. All right, perfect. So now it's all in. Now the last thing we have to do is just make sure all our cables are all shoved inside there, because you do not want these cords to be exposed to water and other things outside of the headlight. So I shove that into the back, and now with this lid, we're gonna wanna make sure we put that on. These really help make sure that your headlights don't get any moisture inside, and you're gonna wanna make sure the gasket is on right, and then you're gonna have to push and twist. All right, so I had to use both hands to make sure I got that gasket on correctly. But I'm gonna go over to the other side just so you see that you can do it on both sides. And again, to get some more visualization, it is right in this little nook. And what's great is you do have that wheel well right here, so you're able to have a little bit more room. And you can do the same process on this side. So that is how you can do it. You just have to twist it off, remove the incandescent, and then install the LEDs. So not that hard to install. I'm gonna go turn on the car to make sure that these are working, because of course we wanna make sure they're working before we close the hood. All right, so yeah, that one's working and this one's working as well. Perfect. So that is how you do it, guys. Let me know what you think down below. If you're gonna do this upgrade yourself, or if this helped a little bit more if you already bought the LEDs and weren't able to get them installed right. They do help a lot, like you can see during the daylight, but yeah, it can be a little trickling, and you can see my hands really scuffed up. I'm gonna put some lotion on that boy, but it is worth it. Links for these will be down below. Make sure you get the ones that are correct. You don't wanna get the wrong ones or also get error codes. But yeah, all right, see you guys later.